Well, they're a shade of blue, aren't they? The bluebells are coming. Right, it's quite late in the day. It's nearly 7:30. I've had my hat on all day, so my head just that's gorgeous. Come on then. Here she is. Just pop this down. We love this dog. Oh, look, here's another one. Hello. Come on. Oh. Here we go. I got my girls. Oh, look at us 3 girls. We're still outnumbered. There's still 4 boys. We need another female in the house. What should we get? We don't want another dog. And we can't get a cat. Much as I'd love a cat. But Toby is horribly allergic. We can't get chickens because you'll savage them because you're a hunter. Might have to get a fish. I have not recorded anything today because all the days are blurring into one. Look at Bunny's little face. What are you thinking about? I love you. Oh, I love you girls. All the days are blurring into one. So I've not recorded anything today. It's been a gorgeous spring day. It's felt like summer, but nicer than summer because it hasn't been horribly hot. I'm not a fan of spring, summer. Autumn and winter are my jam, but I've no complaints at the moment, really. Why? How could I? How could I? I have done same as yesterday, a bit of gardening, a bit of cleaning, a bit of cooking, all the usual. So I thought, whilst the lasagna, we've got lasagna for supper tonight, or lasagna, as Bill calls it, I thought I would look at the question and answers. Thought I'd bore you again like I bored you yesterday. Actually, there's been so many lovely comments. Do you want to get down? Do you want to get down? No? Yeah? Oh, yeah, she's off. I've had so many lovely comments from yesterday. I'm behind with replying, but I'll get to it at some point, I hope. It's Friday and I'm having some Sauvignon Blanc in a Prosecco glass because why not? I say too much. So many gorgeous, glorious comments. You guys just, you lift me up. I feel like you're holding me up. And I dropped my telephone and didn't realise it stopped recording. So I've just been talking to myself. Don't know where I got to. I think I got to the point where I was just explaining how much your comments mean to me and how they absolutely lift me up. They truly do. I know it shouldn't be that way, and I know that I don't originally I didn't do this it was always more to do with documenting and diarising life in the hope of kind of leaving a legacy, because I started doing this after my friend, my lovely Kate, my beautiful Kate, after she died. But it's become so much more. Can you hear the birds? They're fighting. It's become so much more to me. It's become such an amazing creative outlet, a source of joy, and your comments just lift me up. I'm pretty sure that I would be really struggling with this whole scenario if it wasn't for having videos that anchor me to the small, beautiful parts of life, and then off the back of that, having all the gorgeous comments that reveal so much about the person commenting. You do truly make a connection through the comments. I feel I do, at least. I care about people whose name repeatedly pops up every day, leaving a comment, revealing a little bit more about themselves, about their lives. It's I don't even know what word to use. I just love it. So I guess I'm just saying thank you to everybody who leaves me a comment. And I've just got all misty-eyed. Okay, so next question on my questions list. Next question. Oh, what question would I ask God? Dogs are barking. I would say, how are you? You okay? How are you? Any flight attendant stories? Yes, I'm going to share one with you now. So, this is a stupid one. I did what we used to call a back-to-backer. At least I think that's what we used to call it. That's what I call it, back-to-backer, which is where you would go to a destination, have your allotted time there, fly home, have minimum amount of time at home, and then fly straight back out to the same destination. So I don't know where I'd flown to, but so for example, I think it was Boston. I think on Monday morning, I got up, we did a day flight to Boston. Tuesday had the day in Boston. Tuesday night flew home. Wednesday was at home. Then Thursday was at home. So you'd flown through the night on Tuesday. So Wednesday was a sleep day, a recovery day. And then you had Thursday as your true day at home. And then Friday morning, same flight, same time, back out to Boston. So Friday night, you're in exactly the same place as you were on Monday night. And sorry about the dog. So I think I'd got... Dogs are doing me head in. So I'd done a back-to-back. I'd basically done we called them night stops. I'd done a night stop to Boston, come home, had my recovery day, and then had another night stop to Boston. So on the second night, it being a Friday, we all went to the crew room to have some post-landing drinks and just, hang out together. And this particular Friday, it it was just a bit more party time, and it got to the point where it was bedtime. I went back to my room and my key card wouldn't work. So I went down to reception. I was like, my key card's not working. I'm in room 112. And they said, oh, we're really sorry. We've had a few of these not working tonight. So they zapped it and changed it to room 112. They didn't ask me any other questions. Who are you? What's your name? Or anything like that. So I went back up and I got into room 112. And I just put myself to bed in my uniform. I literally just took off my skirt, tights, and just slept in my blouse. And I woke up in the morning to the sound of the toilet flushing. And I remember lying there. There were 2 double beds in the Marriott. There were 2 double beds. And I remember lying there thinking, oh my goodness, what is it? What is it? What is it? And I always used to sleep in the bed furthest away from the window because that's what they said to do. If you ever go to any earthquake zones, always sleep in the bed farthest away from the window. So I was sleeping in that bed, even though it was Boston, so no earthquakes. And this lady came out of the bathroom and walked along the bottom of the bed and went and got into the other bed by the window. And I went, what are you doing in my room? She jumped up onto her bed. She started shouting, oh my God, oh my God, what are you doing in my room? And I was going, excuse me, it's my room. And she was like, this is not your room. Look around, lady. All of my things are here. And I looked around and I was looking and thinking, this isn't my room. And I went, I'm so sorry. I'm in the wrong room. So I'd remembered the number from the previous trip and forgotten the number of my bedroom for the current trip. So mortifying. Anyway, it was fine. We had a cup of tea and what a disaster. I'm not even sure I should share this. Should I share this? Should I share this? Oh, yeah, I'll share it. I'll share it. It's getting a bit chilly out here now. I'm going to have to really think about what are my favourite foods, people, books, memories and movie. It's too big a question and I need a lot of time to have a little think about that. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I hope that you are all keeping really, really well. And that you're not sinking. I hope you're... If you're not swimming, I hope you're treading water. And not in desperate need for anything. Just hope you're all right. You know? We're fine here. We're deeply ensconced in our little bubble and incredibly privileged, incredibly lucky. And I realise that we're probably in the minority. I think a lot of people are really suffering and really struggling. So I just hope that wherever you are, I hope you're doing okay. Sincerely, I really do. So I'll see you tomorrow for more of the same. Oh. Sorry. It's just I can't really take you anywhere or show you anything or do very much. Cooking's limited to what I've got in the cupboards and just doing me best, you know. Floating on through. I've got plenty of wine, so I'm absolutely fine.